The 2025 NFL season isn't just about trophies, it's about legacy. Every throw, every drive, every win now carries weight. We've seen superstars rise and fall, but this year feels different, like the league's power structure is about to shift. Lamar Jackson enters the race once again as a leading MVP favorite, coming off a season where his dual-threat brilliance reminded everyone why he's a generational player. Yet, the MVP field has never been this open. The odds are volatile, and one big week could change everything. Meanwhile, the Philadelphia Eagles stand tall as the ultimate all-in team. Their roster balance, offensive chemistry, and defensive grit scream Super Bowl window. Around them, rookies and dark horses are quietly building their own narratives, each chasing recognition, each trying to break the mold. This isn't just another award season, it's a battleground for legacy and redemption. The MVP race, the crown jewel of NFL accolades, is already heating up. At the center of it all stands Lamar Jackson, once again defying defensive schemes and rewriting highlight reels. But this isn't a one-man show. Josh Allen is back on the hunt for his own redemption arc. Patrick Mahomes remains the league's silent predator. And new blood, like Jordan Love and Drake May, are knocking on the door. History says MVPs belong to quarterbacks who lead elite offenses and stack wins. Efficiency, dominance, and narrative. Yet 2025 might challenge that formula. Could a 2,000-yard running back or an all-purpose playmaker crash the party? The data says it's unlikely. The heart says otherwise. Still, Lamar's edge, his ability to elevate everyone around him, keeps him just a step ahead. Our prediction? Jackson takes home the MVP, but not without a wild late-season twist in the chase.
When it comes to Offensive and Defensive Player of the Year, these awards go beyond stats. They're about impact, transformation, and pure dominance. On offense, Saquon Barkley is rewriting what it means to be a modern-day running back. Coming off a monster 2,000-yard season, he's not just carrying the ball, he's carrying his franchise's identity. Every cut, every touchdown, every stiff arm reminds us why he's one of one. On the defensive side, this year feels right for a surprise. While the usual suspects, Micah Parsons, Myles Garrett, Nick Bosa, always hover, our bold prediction points to a breakout edge rusher, someone turning pressure into chaos and making quarterbacks rethink everything. These awards aren't participation trophies, they're defining chapters in Hall of Fame careers. And this season, both sides of the ball are delivering performances that could etch new legends into NFL history. The beauty of NFL awards season lies in its stories, the new blood rising and the old warriors returning. Every year, a rookie bursts onto the scene and makes us rethink what ready really means. This season, names like Jaden Daniels are already buzzing, dynamic, fearless, and carrying teams beyond expectations. But the real twist? The Rookie of the Year might come from nowhere, a mid-round pick who shocks the league with consistency and grit. Then there's the Comeback Player of the Year race, built on heart, pain, and redemption. Think of a veteran quarterback who everyone counted out until he silenced stadiums again, or a wide receiver coming off injury, reclaiming his place among the elite. These aren't just awards, they're redemption arcs, proving that resilience still beats hype. Because in this league, the comeback is always louder than the fall.
It's time to go big. The Super Bowl predictions. All signs point to the Philadelphia Eagles being the team to beat this season. From top to bottom, their roster is built for a championship push. Elite quarterback play, a dominant offensive line, and a defense that feeds on chaos. Everything feels aligned. Our bold take? The Eagles win Super Bowl LX, cementing a modern dynasty in the making. But with greatness comes pressure, and the threat from familiar rivals like the Chiefs, Ravens, and 49ers still looms large. Yet those powerhouses might face the inevitable. Injuries, fatigue, or the closing of a championship window. Meanwhile, Philadelphia's hunger burns brightest. Their mix of veteran leadership and explosive young talent gives them that perfect edge. This isn't a cautious call, it's a statement. The Eagles will rise, shock the league, and fly straight into football immortality. Now it's time for the wild takes, the kind that make fans yell at their screens and analysts double-check their notes. Imagine this. A wide receiver no one's talking about right now ends up leading the league in yards and snags the Offensive Player of the Year award. Or a defense from a team everyone counted out suddenly becomes the league's most feared unit, stacking sacks, forcing turnovers, and carrying their squad deep into January. And here's the real jaw-dropper. A quarterback outside the preseason top 5 storms into the MVP conversation by midseason, flipping the league's hierarchy upside down. These aren't just predictions, they're possibilities that make football beautiful. The chaos, the comebacks, the underdogs rising. If even one of these wild takes hits, we're not just watching a season, we're witnessing a storyline that'll be replayed for decades.
At its core, the NFL isn't about numbers or odds, it's about legacy. Every award, every accolade is a monument to sweat, sacrifice, and belief. For Lamar Jackson, another MVP wouldn't just be a title, it would cement his place among the all-time greats, the kind of player whose name defines an era. For the Philadelphia Eagles, lifting the Lombardi Trophy would mean fulfillment, proof that their years of rebuilding, retooling, and relentless drive were worth it. And for the rookies and comeback veterans, their stories remind us why we love this game, not for perfection, but for perseverance. When the final whistle blows and the confetti paints the night sky, it's not about who scored more. It's about who rose higher, who refused to break, and who turned struggle into legacy. This season, those moments won't just make headlines, they'll make history. We've made our calls, drawn our lines, and dared to dream. But now, it's your turn. The 2025 NFL season is shaping up to be one for the books. Lamar Jackson stands as our pick for MVP, bold, electric, and undeniable. The Philadelphia Eagles, built for the moment, primed for their Super Bowl run. And somewhere in the mix, a breakout star waits to shock the league, rewriting every prediction. But the beauty of football is its chaos. Anything can happen on any Sunday. So tell us, who's your MVP? Who's hoisting that Lombardi? Drop your takes in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for midseason updates, award race twists, and those unpredictable storylines that make the NFL special. Because one thing's certain, the next chapter of football greatness isn't coming someday, it's being written right now. Fade out, cinematic music builds.